Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and today we're going to be looking at the Quirk review, or Quirk patch for the 19th of May. It's going to be coming in tomorrow, but they did release the info a little early, so we're going to be taking a look at it to see exactly what's going on. Tomorrow, Tuesday, will be the full patch review, mainly because I want to play around, tinker a little bit, see what they changed, and then I'll put in a quick little video on the patch review. But right now, we're looking at the quirks. So what's going on here? Well, we're actually going to go into the store and highlight each mech that's going to be changed. So the first one is the Firestarter. The Firestarter A, which is right here. So this gentleman is going to be changed. His energy range is going to be reduced from 7.5% to 5%. His energy heat generation from 10% to 7.5%. And his small pulse laser range is going to be reduced from 7.5 to 5%. Now, the next one to be modified as well is the H over here. This gentleman is going to be modified. And I just realized I actually highlighted the A. Oh, no, actually, no, I was right, sorry. The next one is the H. The H is also going to be modified. The energy range is going to be reduced from 10% to 5%. And the heat generation is going to be reduced from what you see there, the 7.5 to 5. And the medium laser heat generation is being reduced as well from 7.5 to 5. These are all kind of changes we knew were coming. So the S as well is being modified, just the two quirks that it has. The energy heat generation is being reduced by 5% to 10, and the medium pulse as well is being reduced from 15 to 10. So not too drastic, just little tweaks, little quirks, little things here and there. The next mech that they're also twerking. That's right, they're gonna twerk the mechs. I think I've been watching that one music video a little too much. Is the 2X they're going to modify as well. One thing they're doing is they're modifying the additional structure in the legs. They're reducing them from 8, both down to 4. The additional structure for the right arm and left arm. Now here's the thing: it says additional structure left arm. That's armor itself, so it's actual armor. So that's not being changed whatsoever. What they're doing though is they're adding the additional structure finally to the mech, right? For the center torso, it's +6. For left and right torsos, it's +4 to match the legs, and then the left and right arms are actually going to be both +3 structure. So it's not too bad. They're definitely tweaking it. The additional legs, though, as I said, they are reducing them from 8 to 4. So that's going to be a bit of a change there. Now they're also going to be tweaking the quirks associated with the weapons as well. So energy range and energy efficiency, cooldown are both being reduced. They're both at 10%. The cooldown's being reduced to 7.5%, while the range is being reduced to 10. The energy heat generation is 12.5. That's being reduced to 10. The laser duration is 30, and it's being reduced to 15. The missile still staying the same. Medium laser range and cooldown are also being reduced from 10%. The cooldown for the laser is being reduced to 7.5, while the range is being reduced by 5. And the large laser, last but not least, is being reduced from 12.5% to 10%. So it's getting a bit of a lowdown as well. So now the one that we all kind of knew was coming. The Stalker 4N is getting its quirks modified as well, mainly because of probably just the sheer amount of people running large lasers. And with that in mind, you can probably hear that running in the background. Yeah, a little bit. The water running upstairs. They've modified almost all of them. First thing they actually did was they actually increased one. The missile cooldown. It's gone from 12.5 to 15, which is pretty good. The energy range, that was decreased from 10 to 5. The energy cooldowns from 10 to 7.5. The heat generation, the same thing for energy, that's 10 to 7.5. The laser range, large laser range, that was reduced from 10 to 5%. The large laser cooldown and large laser heat generation were also reduced, both from 10 to 7.5. So that kind of makes them, on par with a bunch of other stuff. Now, there were also a whole bunch of Omnipod quirk changes to the Stormcrow and the Timberwolf. To be honest, most of them were just negative effects. Like they added to the Stormcrow Prime Omnipod to the head a +3 laser duration, so the laser lasts longer. Sorry, and they also decreased its energy efficiency. So basically, they made the lasers last longer, and take longer to basically to recharge. Left arm, they did the same thing. Laser duration plus 6%, energy cooldown down 6%. So they're kind of giving it negative quirks. The Stormcrow A Omnipod, for the left arm, they tweaked it as well for laser duration. They increased it by 9%, and energy cooldown efficiency reduced that by 9%. It originally was 5, so they're definitely doing something about that. The Stormcrows are being just run around like crazy with all sorts of laser vomit. They added additional structure to the left arm though, by plus 5. They didn't tweak the left arm, center torso, or the right arm, just the left arm. On the Stormcrow B, they did tweak a few. They did the left arm and the head, and the right arm. In the head, they did a plus 3 for laser duration, so the laser lasts longer, and the energy cooldown efficiency of minus 3 as well. So the cooldown lasts a little bit longer, and I lost my server connection. That apparently is also going to be looked at over the next little bit as well. For people like myself, I'm constantly losing server connection. What else here? So they didn't do anything with the center torso, left or right torsos. The right arm they did. They added additional structure to the right arm. Laser duration, they increased that by 9%. It was originally 10, so they reduced it by 1. Energy cooldown efficiency, they reduced that by 1 as well, from 10 to 9. And they originally had an energy heat generation quirk of plus 7.5% on the right arm, and they removed it all together. Now, for the Stormcrow C, they modified the left torso, right arm, and right torso omnipods. The left torso has a plus 3 to laser duration, so they're really doing stuff on the laser, laser and energy stuff. Also did a minus 3 for laser efficiency, cooldown efficiency as well. For right torso, they added plus 3 laser duration again and minus 3 cooldown efficiency. And did the same thing for the right arm as well. Laser duration plus 3 and energy cooldown minus 3. So they're definitely putting a lot of quirks in there to negatively affect all the laser vomit from the Stormcrows. And they pretty much did the same thing on the Timberwolf Prime. This one's going to hurt me a lot because I run my Timberwolves to kind of grind a little bit. So they modified on the Timberwolf Prime the left arm, the right arm, and the left torso. The left arm and the right arm have the exact same negative effects. Plus 6 laser duration, so the lasers last plus 6% more, and they increase the cooldown efficiency by 6 as well. So they create that much more. They take that much longer to recharge. The left torso, they modified that to plus 3 and minus 3. So laser duration is increased by 3%, and cooldowns reduced by 3%. Now on the Timberwolf A, they pretty much did the same thing again. On the center left, basically they're basically modifying all the energies weapons associated with mechs that are now classified as meta. From the looks of it, to be 100% honest with you, they're definitely negatively quirking the Timberwolf now all over the place for laser duration on all of them is being put up by 3 and cooldowns being reduced by 3. I'll have a link in the description below showing all this stuff, but to be 100% honest with you, it definitely looks like it's going to put a big dent in those meta team plans of high laser vomit from Timberwolves and Stormcrows. So that's just a quick little view of the quirks for